Who's your favorite actress of all time?
You?
She's just saying that because she just bangs me.
But to
She's
tell
a
you
good
the truth,
player.
but to tell you the truth, you were one of my
Really?
favorites many times. Even the
Thank
first scene that we
you.
did. And then the only one that I really liked, I had sex with her and I did not like her. So
Really? Oh, thank you.
we have some really good things
You've
together.
always been a top tier and one of my favorite females to work with. Like,
Same.
I actually, one of my favorite scenes, just because it was so fucking wild and we were so crazy and Darko was like so ecstatic, was that scene we filmed for Darko with all the squirt.
And all these dildos to remember.
Yeah, just because he was like, what's happening? You guys are drowning each other. We did a really, really crazy scene one day, guys. And the director was like, literally like, himself was freaking out. And he was like grabbing towels in between cuts. And he was like, you guys, you have to like chill now. We're drowning my apartment. It was
so good.
Most challenging thing to overcome after you become successful. Well, first for me, I think the most challenging thing to overcome after being successful has been two things. This sounds stupid, but you wouldn't understand unless you were in this situation. But is to realize that you are actually a well-known person and a celebrity. Because my whole porn career, I used to say like, oh, I'm not famous, I'm porn famous. Or I'd be like, I'm not famous, I'm just internet famous. But you actually have to operate like if you're famous, because maybe you're not getting the tabloids, but you still get the fans.
Yeah.
It's still hard as somebody who has reached our status. It's hard to make friends. You can't just like give your phone number out to people because they're going to abuse you, they're going to use you, or they're going to try and manipulate you. So I feel like that was one of the hardest things for me to understand, is like to really stop taking myself as like internet famous and start considering myself, you know, the value of what other people's already looked at me for, so I could better protect myself from assholes or better protect myself from just shitty situations. And I could actually cause myself to have better friends and build better connections because I allowed people at arm's length until they showed me who they were to get in as a friend. Yeah. And then I think the other thing has just been in recent years learning to be my own manager, because I think in porn, a lot of women kind of do their own business, and you have to learn how to manage yourself and be like, no, girl, you don't get to be lazy. You got to get up and fucking work. Yeah. So what do you think? What are the hardest things since you've become?
I always loved what I did. I was always so proud. I know so many famous people, so many people that have reached out to me because of porn, that I always thought porn was the best thing I ever done. I would never be the social person that I am because of porn. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, like besides you, like you have your own point of view. Like me, I took this out, like this is the best I ever done. And people that met me knows who I am. It doesn't matter what I have done. Yeah. And I can go do a gangbang and then still come here and be a smiling, be a good person. So I never put those things together. Yeah. Never let anybody like treat me some way just because I did porn. Totally. I'll be like, at least you know who I am. Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I took it always as a good thing for me. I never let anything bad that no one said affect me.
But I think you're a very strong person. I'm gonna try and stretch.
And none of these things that ever affect me. They can insult me in my face, and I would not take it personal. Yeah. And if if I don't like it, it doesn't appear well to me. I just block it out of my head, out of my life, like you do in the shot. Yeah. You're blocked forever, and I never have to hear everything for you. Yeah. Never took anything personal. And I wanted to answer someone that said something I hear that I got in my head. My little cousin, she's not gonna do porn. If you guys know her because I posted on my Instagram stuff like that, she's not gonna do porn. She's just my cousin. You can follow her, but do not put shit into their head because they blame it on me, okay? Just wanted to say that out there. Yeah, that's like, great. 2 different people say that already. What did they say? They said it in a bad term, and they just ask you? No, they were just asking me about it.
It's very curious. I find it very curious that because you have people around you that aren't in porn, or women, for instance, they assume that they're gonna do porn. Like I had my 18-year-old brother come live with me, and then right after that I had my 24-year-old brother come stay with me. And every time I'd bring him on Twitch or something public, they'd be like, oh, are they trying to do porn? And then when I said I had a sister who's 18, they're like, oh, is she gonna do porn? And it's like super weird that people just assume because people are around you
they're gonna do porn,
that they're gonna do it, or that they would. You know, it's a weird, I don't understand why people believe that.
Yeah, and honestly, like for many years, I didn't try to post my families or anything that had to do with me and my social media. But I was like, fuck it, why? Why would I have to hold myself out of anything?
Yeah.
So no, not because I hang out with someone, I'm fucking them. Not because my cousin hang out with me and take pictures with me means that she's gonna do porn too. No,
Yeah.
everybody's their own different person. That's it.